Howdy folks, welcome back to Paolo Strada. It feels like a long time since I've done a video like this, sitting in front of a camera talking about stuff. We are in the middle of a heat wave right now and I've got all the windows and doors shut to try and stop any noise from coming in, so I'm absolutely boiling. So if you see me starting to turn red in this video, don't be alarmed, it's just the insane temperatures that we're experiencing in the UK at the moment. I think we all know that it can be really difficult to find decent cycling kit. I'm sure we've all experienced purchasing something online that looked great on paper, but when it arrived, it turned out to be poorly designed or just badly put together. It's always a massive disappointment when this happens, and it can trigger a really annoying process of trying to get a refund with retailers that are often less than cooperative. Add to this a massive variety of different brands, all with their own lineups, which rotate on a yearly basis, which can make it really difficult to find up-to-date reviews, and trying to find decent kit can feel like a bit of a wasted effort. So before I share my tip with you, I'd like to give you some advice on what not to do when you're looking for new cycling kit. Number one, don't trust YouTubers. And yes, I'm including myself in this. There's no reason for you to think that I know anything more about cycling or cycling kit than you do. A lot of the time, YouTubers are actually being paid by cycling brands to advertise their gear and recommend it to their subscribers. Now, don't get me wrong, I like GCN as much as the next person, but it's really important to remember that every single brand that you see in a GCN video paid to be there. There's really no reason for you to expect an unbiased opinion. Even with smaller YouTubers who aren't necessarily being paid, a lot of the time brands are going to be gifting them kit to show off in their videos. And there's obviously an expectation in situations like this that the creator will give a favourable review of any product that they receive, because otherwise they aren't going to receive any more free kit in the future. And who doesn't love free kit? Moreover, their opinion of that product is likely to be heavily skewed by the fact that they didn't pay for it. Any product, no matter how mediocre, always seems great when it's been given to you for free. Number two, don't trust professional reviews. Now this one doesn't really need much explanation. When have you ever seen Cycling Weekly, or any other cycling mag for that matter, give an overwhelmingly negative review of any product? Their review scores generally correspond directly to how much money the brand is willing to pay to be featured in the magazine. Number three, don't always trust customer reviews. Okay, so hear me out on this one. If we don't trust customer reviews, and we don't trust professional reviews, and we don't trust YouTubers, then who else are we supposed to trust? The problem with customer reviews is that most people review the products within a few days or weeks of receiving them. Think about when you buy a product from an online retailer, a few days later you'll get an email prompting you to leave a review of that product during what we might call the honeymoon period.
It's great, I've used it 4 times and it works brilliantly.
Then when the item falls apart 3 months later, they've forgotten all about the glowing 5-star review that they gave at purchase. Because most bike companies change their product lineup every year, you can be guaranteed that all of the reviews on any given product page are written by people who've had that product for less than 12 months. Not to mention the fact that it's really easy for manufacturers to go ahead and just bomb thousands upon thousands of 5-star reviews on every single product page online. Now the flip side of this is the 1-star review from the person who received a defective product or a bad service from the retailer. Not that this information is useless, but it doesn't really help us that much. Of course, if a product has only received 1-star reviews, then that's a pretty good indicator that it is crap. So what's the solution? Don't type the product name into YouTube, don't Google the product name followed by the word review. Instead, try typing in the name of the product followed by forum. A forum discussion about a product is likely to yield more solid advice for a number of reasons. Now, I'm not trying to sound mean here because I do really appreciate the people who post on these forums, but there isn't really a nice way of saying this. People who post on forums, and I'm including myself in this, tend to be nerds, so there's a slightly better chance that they know what they're talking about if they choose to dedicate their finite time on planet Earth to posting on cycling forums. And speaking from extensive first-hand experience, if someone does not know what they're talking about on an internet forum, other forum users will be extremely quick to point this out. There's also a good chance that the people posting will have owned the product for more than a few days or weeks. And even if they don't have the exact same model and year as you do, they can still generally provide pretty useful cautionary information. So, for example, I bought last year's product and it fell apart after 5 months. And that can really help you to avoid a bad purchase. So there you go, that's my one tip for finding decent cycling gear online. Don't bother looking for customer reviews, professional reviews, or listening to YouTubers. Check out a cycling forum, see if people in the know think it's a good product or not, and base your purchase on that information. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.